Okay, class, listen. Listen, don't shout. You're too noisy. Don't do that. Do the following instead. Zip your lips. All right, class, what do you see here? This is our Zip Your Lips poster. Every time I raise this sign, I want you to go zip and raise your hand. If your lips are zipped, can you talk? All right, let's practice. Good job. Betty, you're the first to zip your lips. Very good. Oh, I still hear two people talking. You haven't zipped your lips yet. Very good. Class, it's taken you 5 seconds this time to fully zip your lips. Let's try to go faster next time. A second technique you can use is call and response. A popular one is 1, 2, 3, eyes on me, and then the students will respond. 1, 2, eyes on you. Or you can do the clapping method. And your students will have to clap based on however you clap out your rhythm. This helps grab the attention of your class so they quiet down and focus on you. A third thing you can do is count down. For example, class, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. By the time I reach 1, I want everyone to have your stuff packed and quietly sit at your seat. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, good job. I see this table is all done. 7, 6, 5. Oh, I still see 2 people talking. 4, 3. Good job. Another table done. Yes, another table. 1, 0. Brilliant. Everyone's quiet. So as you see, when you count down, it gives students a bit of a competition to say they have to finish on task and in time. A shorter version could be, all right, everyone back to your desk now in 10, 9, 8, and your students will scramble back to their desk. In these demonstrations, I've involved some feedback and praise because as you give feedback to your students, they will be reminded about what to do. And as you praise them, they also feel encouraged to keep doing better. Number 4. Silence. If you're talking, I'm not talking. A lot of my high school teachers would use this. It's very easy. If you tell your class that you won't talk if they're talking outside of class discussion, all you need to do is go in the middle of a sentence or for a long time and look at students nicely who are still talking, and the class will shush them for you. And the last tip, number 5, is not a call and response or an attention grabber, but it's also very helpful. Use a seating chart. A seating chart allows you to call students who might be distracted or zoning out. So you can call them by name to answer your question, or you can use it to sit noisy students in front of the class nearer to the teacher. Sometimes I like to bring the last 2 rows up to the first 2 so that everyone has a chance to be closer to the board and closer to the teacher. And that way they also pay more attention when they're closer. Again, of course, you should be walking around the room all the time. When you establish classroom procedures, here are the 5 steps to help you. Step number 1, teach them the procedure. You want to be very clear and specific about what you want them to do. Step number 2, rehearse your procedures. Maybe you're asking students to pass paper down a row in a certain way. So after you teach them what to do, you can say, now class, let's practice, so that you can give them feedback and correct if any of them misunderstood what they're supposed to do. Step number 3, remind them of the procedure before it happens, especially during the first few weeks of school. This helps get them into the mindset and sets it into a habit. And step number 4, give feedback if they're not doing the procedure properly. Here, you don't want to use names unless it's very necessary. Instead, we encourage teachers to say, I still see 5 students talking, or everyone is quiet, but I still hear 2 students talking. We're still waiting for 2 students to put their pens down. This helps avoid shaming them, but also makes them realize that everyone else is on task. And finally, of course, don't forget to praise your students when they've done a good job. You can say, well done, class. You finished that right on time. Or I'm proud of you. You followed the procedure. I see that everyone is sitting quietly right now. If you want a list of the procedures to think through before you start class, you can download a free worksheet below. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye!